Welcome to Cornwall Resources and the Redmoor tungsten-tin copper project. We are a wholly owned subsidiary of UK-listed Strategic Minerals plc. Redmoor is located in East Cornwall, near to the village of Kelly Bray. The area has a long and proud mining history. We have a Cornwall-based team with substantial worldwide mining experience who have worked together since 2017 with significant success to find a new deposit that can provide critical metals as required by the UK for the forthcoming green industrial revolution. This is important. For example, over 80% of global tungsten production currently comes from China. One of the key strengths of the project is that it is particularly high grade. This means that there is more metal present per tonne of rock than in many other comparable deposits, meaning that net carbon dioxide emissions are likely to be lower per tonne of metal. The project is one of the largest and highest grade deposits of its type in the world. Cornwall, although heavily mined in the past, has seen very little modern exploration. The success we have had so far demonstrates just how much remains to be found in the region. One of the lesser known paradoxes of exploration in the southwest, and particularly Cornwall, is that the area is one of the most heavily mined but least explored parts of the world.
So let's hear it for Trelawney, may his army never die. Let's hear it for Trevilick with engines steaming by. Let's hear it for the farmers and for the fishermen. Let's hear it for the miners who we hope will mine again.
From even before we started operations here, Cornwall Resources has worked to build a positive relationship with the community who host us. We have been successful minimising impacts, for example reducing noise levels during drilling. A good example is using straw bale walls built for us by a local farmer. During our 2 drilling programmes we've had no complaints. More widely, we expect that by providing a local source of metals, reliance on supply from areas with lower environmental and social governance standards can be reduced. This means that the UK's green industrial revolution can be supplied with relatively green feed materials.
Let's hear it for Trevilick with engines steaming by. Let's hear it for the farmers and for the fishermen. Let's hear it for the miners who we hope will mine again.
Yeah! I think one of the benefits of your company and what you've achieved in Callington is the communication with the public. I think that is really, really important. Instead of being outside of the conversation, you've included them in it every step of the way, and I think that is why the reaction in Callington has been so positive to it.
We've worked very hard because we recognise to start up a mining project you need to get the local people on your side, and that's why we've put a lot of effort into it over the last few years, and we've been delighted with the response we've had from the local people. And as you say, mining gives good jobs, well-paid jobs, and as we all know, they're vitally important in this part of Cornwall.
Well, when you consider that South East Cornwall, this part of Cornwall in particular, has a rich mining heritage where we are at the moment. You know, on Kit Hill there are 39 capped mine shafts, 39 different mining companies we used to be working on here. And Callington itself is surrounded by mining industry. So I think it's just a natural progression to go back towards that, but in the modern sense. So the way you're thinking of doing it in the future is going to be something where young people can aspire to become miners, to work in the mining industry in Callington.
One of the things that we've worked hard at is to explain to people that mining isn't how people remember it from the 40s and 50s. There is a new way of mining, a better way of mining that's much more environmentally friendly. And as you say, better jobs, high paid jobs and more skillful jobs. And we look forward to the challenge of starting up a new modern mine in the Kelly Bray area.
I think that's going to be something we're all going to be looking forward to, and we wish you every success with it, and I'm sure the Town Council will be supporting you all the way through.
Since early 2017, we've completed over 14,000 metres of diamond drilling. This produces a series of cylinders of rock, drill core, look like this, which are logged in detail by geologists, then cut in half and sent off for laboratory analysis. We then take the results from the lab work, combine them with our geological data and produce a model. External independent consultants have then calculated the tonnage and grade of the resource. This has provided an inferred resource of 11.7 million tonnes at 1.17% tin equivalent. It contains a combination of tungsten, tin and copper. This is what some of the high-grade mineralisation looks like. This piece is in excess of 10% tin equivalent, and here you have a large blade of wolframite, some chalcopyrite, and that's tungsten and copper mineralization respectively. The story doesn't end here. As well as the main resource, we have a defined exploration target of 4 to 8 million tonnes at a similar grade. In addition to this, there's still further potential to the west, which we're currently assessing.
We've taken the resource and completed a draft mine design and financial evaluation. Mining would be underground and at least 300 metres below the surface. This means minimal surface impacts. It also means that through using an inclined tunnel for access at around a 10% gradient, we can locate the processing facility a long way from, for example, housing. The initial project is expected to have a mine life of at least 12 years, to result in direct employment of around 200 people and to see a capital investment of over $85 million in an area of East Cornwall that is keen to see job growth.
Strategic Minerals are listed on London's AIM market. Since first investing into the project in 2016 and subsequently taking full control, we've been extremely impressed with the calibre of mineral deposits that can be found in Cornwall, as well as the level of support for the industry in the region. The project offers strong financial returns, with our current base case model projecting close to $1 billion worth of revenue over the mine life, supporting both the British and particularly the Cornish economy. Further exploration is expected to grow both the resource base and the financial returns beyond this initial assessment. Our key focus is to ensure that a mine is built and the huge regional opportunity is realised. We look forward to continuing to invest in the project and developing what will be one of the world's highest grade deposits of its type, continuing Cornwall's proud and world-leading record in the sector to deliver a new phase of responsible mining in the southwest of the UK.